Welcome to Car Mechanics Simulator 18. Today I think we're going to restore this 57 Chevrolet Gasser and see if we can just make it look cool and put a bunch of performance mods in it. Guess I'll lower this down. And we'll move this over to the open bay. I hate working on any of them except this one. I don't know why. It just feels wrong. I don't know what it is, but go ahead and put this one on car lifter A. Usually I like to just take the body off first. I don't know. It just kind of feels more like you're actually doing something. This is the only way I can explain it. I mean, that's obviously not realistic, but hey, it's a game. You know, it's a good game. So that's okay. Oh, okay. So I guess go ahead and get the crane over here. And the welder. Might as well just do all this at once and let's come back over here and move it again. Just pull the engine. Actually, I'm not going to be able to do that yet. So we'll use this stuff first. There's like no body on this, it's just frame. So I mean, it's kind of like more realistic in some ways, but and also that doesn't do anything because there's no interior. So yikes. Okay, well, we'll put this on this lifter, I guess. Got a couple other projects I kind of want to do, like this 60s. It actually doesn't say the year. X69. This one because I don't know, it's pretty cool. I've always liked Camaros, so. And then this is pretty cool too, but I don't know. Right now we'll just do this one, and then probably gonna have to lift her all the way up. I like to do more Car Mechanics Simulator videos, but I'm not really sure what vehicles would be cool to watch because they're pretty much all the same. I mean, I can customize them differently for the most part, but you know, this kind of stuff is going to be the same no matter what I do, so kind of makes it difficult to do more than one video because everything's going to be exactly the same. But I can try my best. So we'll go ahead and take this off if we can. Move this back, and then go ahead and mount this on here, because so we're going to work on it. Okay. That interesting. Did not see that coming whatsoever. Alright. I guess that wasn't even all the body yet. Okay, so I like to pretty much strip it all the way and then do suspension last, and just, I mean, it's not really more realistic because, you know, there's a point where it doesn't really get any more realistic because it's a game, so it's not, you know, everything is not perfect, so, but, oh geez, it's like, is this missing everything, or is it just non-exist? I guess this is probably a mod, so it might be part of the reason, but I mean, it's going to be an easy fix, I guess. I've got like a few other cars in my parking garage that I'd like to work on too, but there's so many vehicles, it comes to a point where it's like, what do you even do anymore? Like, there's no, I don't even know, I feel like you'd run out of space very quickly. I haven't yet, but I know it's coming, so I'd also like to be able to organize the parking lot, but I don't know if that is possible. I don't think it is, which kind of sucks. What the heck is this? That's not, what? Okay. I would just speed through all this. Oh, this is all stuff up here for I wish to do a time lapse for all this, but there's not really much here. Maybe for like bigger builds and stuff I will, but this is not anything special or gonna take a long time or anything. I am thinking about getting the newest car mechanic simulator. I kind of forgot that any other ones existed just because I've had this one for so long. And now that I have a computer that can run it without me absolutely hating playing the game, and also having a computer that can record, might as well play it while recording. Otherwise, it's a little bit more of a waste of time. It's kind of a way to give an excuse to playing video games all the time because, I mean, you know, some people don't understand. That's the best way to put it, I guess. Just don't understand. And that's alright. Okay, so I just repaired all the parts. I figured I'd probably skip through that just because it's a lot of clicking and there's no reason to watch it because it's just the same thing over and over again. So I like to... Oh, that's weird. The shocks are like... Well, there's also shocks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I like to put all the suspension back in before I do anything else. I guess you have to start in the back. That's interesting. Well, okay, that's a good start. Coil spring. Sometimes I wish that this was a little bit easier. I mean, I just buy like as many things as possible because then if I ever build something with it again, I don't have to buy it again because that's just annoying. So might as well just buy everything to start with and then you don't have to worry about it later down the road. That's why I have so many of everything. It also makes it more annoying when you come across something that you don't have then because then you did all that buying of multiple things that you would never do in real life, very expensive things, and then you just run out. Alright. Solid axle control arm. Let's put this in first. I knew that I was gonna need one from the other side, but what? What do you mean? Okay. So solid axle, that's not how you spell that. Perfect. Just buy 10 of those because I'm not. And then what was it? I guess it was brake discs, I think. Probably there's never too many of those because everything pretty much needs them. Not everything, but if it's brake disc, it needs it. Unless it's ventilated, then it doesn't matter, I guess, which one you get. It seems like most of them are actually ventilated, which is kind of interesting. I've been around cars a lot in real life, and I feel like the way that they make the ventilated ones in the game are the ones that I see more often in real life, but I don't know, maybe that's wrong, but at least in older vehicles. I mean, obviously, a lot of newer stuff, especially, like, it's always changing, so it's not like it's going to be much similar, and again, it is a video game, so there's a lot of stuff that I don't have to do in the game that I would have to do in real life, which makes it a lot easier. One thing I also find interesting is that some of these vehicles have drum brakes in the front and disc brakes in the back, which I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here, but most things I feel like it's the opposite. When they started doing brake discs, it was like they put brake discs in the front. Maybe that's not a thing. Maybe I'm just absolutely losing my mind. I know that that was how they started them on dirt bikes, but maybe that's not how they did it for vehicles. I'm not really sure, to be totally honest with you. That looks very legit. So let's go ahead and do tires, I guess. Let's just see what we ooh, good. Okay, so which ones came off here? 2, 3, 5, 7, 5, 16. Yeah, it's these ones because they're generic sizes. Okay, so we want 2 sets of slicks, or front and back slicks, 325, 60, 15, and then 205, 60, 15. This one would be better. Let's do the 320. Okay. Interesting. I thought I had unrealistic tire sizes, but I keep running into the same issue of not being able to go any farther. So I don't know what's going on there, but okay. Then I need 2 of these 4 wheels. Guess these would all 4 be the same. So now the question is, should I go with, I like these ones a lot. I like making these chrome. These are really cool. But it is a drag car. I mean, drag cars would have chrome too. Or could. I mean, you could do whatever you want. We'll do 4 of these. And we'll go paint them chrome. If I can get out of here. Okay, so to the paint shop. Okay. Now, I thought I got rid of all of this stuff, but I guess not. I mean, there's a lot less than there was before. Jeez. Okay, so I think usually I can do the first one, and then the next one goes back to the first slot, because the one that I painted goes to the end, I think. I mean, but that's what I'm understanding so far, because every time that I've tried to do it differently, I've only painted one of them because I keep going to the back, or painting 2 or something because they keep moving on me and I don't realize it. So there's 3. I like doing these chrome like this because these are like wheels in real life that I really like, the Mojox, but I also feel like I'm doing it on too many vehicles in the game, so it kind of like, I don't think it takes the aesthetics out of it, because there's really not that many wheels. Like, there is, but they're all, I don't know, like, they're just very similar to each other. There's not as much variety as I want, at least, but I guess you could probably get it. There's probably a lot of mod packs or stuff like that. But oh well. I'll worry about that later. If I see something I like on the community, Steam or whatever. A lot of these vehicles are modded. I want to see, this has to be modded because it's kind of weird. Yeah, it is. I figured it would be, but okay, so these obviously are the front ones. So we'll go ahead and put these back ones on while we're waiting for that to balance. Honestly, I can't remember what. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I forgot what vehicle I was working on for a second, but I remember now. I'd love to have something like that in real life. That's stuff like that gets very expensive. It's just older vehicles in general. They're just like, you can't even. Everything's just going up so much. Older vehicles prices and, well, everything is going up, to be honest, but it's kind of a shame because if you didn't already have one, you're probably not going to get one unless you have a lot of money. So younger people like me are kind of out of luck for older vehicles. It's kind of unfair coming from me though, because I got lucky with my dad owning a wrecking yard and being able to see a lot of vehicles and have a lot of these type of vehicles, and him being very, very into them, the whole family. So I got pretty lucky there, but it's not like that for everybody. So Wish it could be though, because that's something that is very interesting to me, and I think it would be to a lot more people if they had the chance to be interested in it. But that was a very quick repair. I mean, there was literally nothing on this engine, so did I even repair that? Let's go. Is this okay? This is starting upside down. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of parts already. Just makes things quicker. I know it's kind of like cheating, but I don't really care. It's kind of the point I'm saying. So if I didn't want to do that, then I mean I couldn't if I wasn't in sandbox mode anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Ignition coil B. I'll worry about that later. Let's see if I have some good ones. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff, you know, I already have, but I don't know why everything's upside down. It's kind of annoying, but because I didn't flip it, I guess it just is like that to start with for some reason. When I bought this game, I was playing it on my laptop, and I couldn't even do the things that I'm doing now. Just like moving the cursor slowly, just you couldn't do it because it was just such a crappy laptop, especially compared to this computer. But sometimes I worry about if I'm putting on all the performance parts I possibly can. There's so many. There's just like, to me, there's no reason not to put all the performance parts on because you're never gonna see it, first of all. So if you're trying to keep like the vehicle look original in the game, at least, then like it's not gonna change the way it looks. Especially considering the fact that you don't hardly open the hoods of cars. I mean, for me at least, it's kind of just restoring them and having them. I stopped like actually going out and driving them for fun, just because I just want to fix as many of them as possible, because that's the fun part. It is kind of fun to take them out on the track, but pistons? Do I have one? Yeah, that sucks. Oh well. Well, I guess I'll go buy 47 of them. One thing that's kind of interesting to me is that they cap out how many things you can buy at once. I shouldn't have bought 11. That's really weird. Oh well. I just have to deal with it now. It's kind of weird to me though that there's a cap on buying things. I mean, it makes sense, especially because you don't want your game to lag. That's why it gives me that message about like having too much stuff, because when you have that much stuff, it kind of like, I haven't really experienced much game lag. I'm sure there's a little bit of background lag, but it'd be nice to be able to just buy like so many more, because 20 is a lot for certain parts, but then there's things like spark plugs or pistons, and it's like you need more than that. Like, you know, you build two V12 engines and you already run out of spark plugs from one buy. So there's a lot of stuff, and like certain parts that you need to have a lot of. Let's see. I think there's an ignition coil B. Buy a bunch of those. See, there's certain things like the ignition coils and like the alternator and stuff that you're pretty much, I mean, it depends on certain engines, but you're pretty much going to be doing it at the same time. Or like push rods. You're always going to have so many push rods. I need so many push rods. So and rock arms. So I always buy 20 of those every single time I buy them. But even that's not enough a lot of the time. Because for a V8 engine, you need 16 just for one. So it's like you get into the V10s and stuff, and you don't have any left over. Or I don't know if I can't remember if there's V12s or not. But if there is, then you're gonna have to do like 2 separate buys. Don't mean to talk bad about the game. It's a great game. I'm glad they made it, but just saying. To be fair though, like I said, it is actually an older version. I don't know what version they're on now. I think there's at least a 21, but I don't know if there's any newer than that. I don't even know if they made a 19 or a 20. I think they made a 19. I have no clue. I shouldn't be talking about things that I have no clue about, but... Well, maybe I'll get car mechanics maybe a 21 or something. I'm sure there's more vehicles in it too. I don't know how the mods are or anything, but I like having modded vehicles. I just, at this point, I won't even rebuild the vehicles that are originally in the game, because there's no point in like rebuilding the ones that aren't exactly accurate to their real life counterparts. I mean, of course, none of them are going to be exactly accurate, but the like original vehicle models that you have in this game, you know, none of them are like real names, because I don't know why. They probably just don't have like anything set up with the companies that make those vehicles. But that's why the mods are just so much better, because you can get the vehicles that they're trying to dub with the original game vehicles, and then they're exactly what they're actually supposed to look like in real life, or close to it. So that's a much better way to do it to me. Okay, so I'm going to need rock arms, and I'm going to need push rods, so we'll just do a little bit of cheating. Okay, I don't think there's a... Okay, yeah, these don't need the overhead ones. Okay. So this looked like it's going to be a pretty big engine. I mean, it's clearly supercharged because of this water pump pulling, but let's see if I have... Okay, let's go. Probably kind of important. Biggest thing too is, and that I've been noticing, is because I haven't been test driving these, I don't have to put oil in them, which I always forget anyways, but now I don't have to worry about forgetting because I'm not driving. I mean, it won't let you drive them anyways. It's not like I can blow it up or anything, which would be interesting. I feel like there's a performance supercharger. Maybe not? No. Okay. That's interesting. There needs to be overhead. Like, literally everything needs to be overhead in this game. So, I gotta have somebody. Yeah. I do like the red and the silver that they do for the performance stuff. But I wish there was a little bit more customization with actual parts, which I know you can paint some stuff. I'm not sure how much you can go with that though, because I feel like I've tried to take certain parts of engines and stuff and you can't, which kind of sucks. What am I getting? An air filter. Get one of the scoop ones, I think. Okay, they don't have it. Cool, that's what I like to see. Now I gotta get one of the ugly yellow ones. Get a bunch of those. Gonna need one of those if I don't already, so might as well grab more, even if I have them. There. I did have a lot. Okay. Now something like that, it's not performance, but they kind of make it look performance just because they know that you're gonna have performance stuff with it, I'd imagine, because you know the carburetors are gonna be right here, so might as well make it look like it. Let's go. Makes my life a lot easier. Some of these you don't have to put a fan on, so okay, yeah. I guess most of them you do, but maybe it's just some mod packs seem like we don't always have them on there. Okay. We're looking pretty good here. So let's lower this baby down. Go over here and grab the engine crane. And then install. It is a drag car, so I guess the supercharge makes sense. And then I need to put the engine cover that looks like... Actually, I'm going to hold off on that. I don't really have a reason to, because there's not really much else I can do. Anyways. One thing, too, is that there's a brake servo and the ABS. Oh no, that's normal. Never mind. That makes sense. So my man just being done. Makes sense. Okay, that's also not correct. Yes. I think I need the module. I think that's what I need, but I'm gonna go grab a couple pumps too because, again, rich. So might as well. Screw these babies on. And cut a battery in, shove a bunch of those. And that should be about everything for the engine bay. So let's check. Okay, so there are a couple parts that aren't body missing. What is it? Oh. Wait, I just saw a leaf. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't put... Thanks. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, usually you can't... I don't think usually you can put the tires on without putting those on, so that's not my fault. I'm gonna blame that one on the mod pack or the game. Both. Anything that's not me. It wasn't my fault, I promise. And I'm gonna need some elite string plate too, so that sucks. Alright. She could just like, I mean, the thing is, oh, okay, I'm angry, I guess. The thing is if you're in sandbox mode anyways, then, I mean, like, it would take away from the experience even more, I guess, but they should, in some ways, or at least give you the option where you can just have all the parts, like, and not even have to go buy them, because the sandbox mode is the point of it is that you can, you know, get anything you want, so they should just make it to where you don't have to go buy it, or make that an option. Because every time I have to go in here and get something that I don't want to go waste my time and grabbing, because I know that I'm gonna need it in the future also. It's just, you know, time I could be building. Also, I don't know why it doesn't filter performance parts to the front. I thought it did that, but I guess not. So, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I'm almost done, and then I gotta put the damn clutch release bearing on there. Okay. There's that. Come on, yeah. Cool. And then I should have plenty of drive shafts, I'd imagine. That's not plenty, but that'll work for now. Pop these babies on. Always get the starter on because I almost always forget. And then I think we can drop her down. Yeah, that, you know, very realistic. Okay, so all we got left is body. What are we playing with again? 57. Okay. So we'll come over here to the. Wait. What did I do wrong? Did I spell Chevrolet wrong? I did. Okay, we'll just do this because I didn't even want to. That's not okay. Let's just try 57. Perfect. Oh, it's because I did spell it right. It's because there's no gas in part. Okay. So we're gonna go all out with drag. Okay. So there's a back window. Oh, what would the chrome cage look better? Yeah, I think the chrome cage look better. I don't want a rear seat because it's a drag car. Window body left, drag car, rear wheel covers. That no, that's unnecessary. Let's not do that. Let's just do these ones because I don't need to do that. Okay. Front windows, nothing special. Drag window. Okay, this is where we got some weird stuff. Okay, so Okay. I like how the cover costs a lot of money, but it's like not. The engine is completely separate, so that doesn't really make sense. But 57. Oh, 572. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, this is a tough decision. I like this. I like the round air filters. That's nice because it looks a lot better than what is already on there. Okay. No rubber trim. I don't even see what it's. Oh, I see it now. Cold chrome. What? Okay, if it's a drag car, I probably don't need the center bar, so we'll just do that. And then, is that the only front movers I have? Okay. Oh no, that's okay. No, those are duh. Okay. Front end. Okay. So I have drag car. Well, why does the drag car version have? Interesting. Okay. We'll just pick. We'll just pick all the drag versions, I guess, just in case we need that for the windows that I picked. And I guess it would work anyways. I don't really know why it has chrome on it though for the drag version. That's kind of weird to me, but okay. So I kind of want a cowl hood, but usually the cowls in this game are way too tall. But I also have the air filter. I don't know if it sticks up, so we'll try this. And then if that doesn't work, we will go to we'll try the cowl, see how tall it is after that. And then we'll I don't really want that one. We'll try this one too maybe. Okay, left body window, I think that's required. Headlight. That is not nice. I don't want the gold stuff. That's interesting. Oh. I think the NOS is kind of necessary. I don't really know what that gold chrome. I'm not sure. Let's just do this one. That would be cool. Starfield or gold? No, we don't want gold. And that, yeah, probably. I guess. I mean, I don't know if anything else has the chrome, but that's okay. Why? What is? What is the difference? There's like no difference at all. That makes it difficult. I guess I can just try both. This has like a darker part on the front. I'll just grab this one. And then I don't think I already grabbed one of those. That I need, that I need, that I need, that I need. Okay. What did that's I don't know. Let's try this and then that if that doesn't work. Okay. We have space. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the cart lifter so that I can put this over here because I hate having to do it all right here on the lifter. Okay. So now we'll go in assemble mode. Put a couple. We'll wait for that. But I need to wait for like everything. Okay, if there's no... Okay, there is chrome on all that. I was gonna say, that's gonna look really stupid. Okay. Screw it. I guess. I don't think, like, tinted. That's interesting. Okay. Yep. And then... That's what I wasn't sure about. Ooh. Mm. Yeah. I really don't like that, but also I feel like it kind of makes sense, just because I don't like that. It kind of makes sense because it is a drag car. That's not the one in this one. Well, I think it's the same. So, oops. Okay. So I guess I'll just keep putting all this random stuff on. We'll start with that hood. Put the fender on. Oh yeah, that should go. Okay, so I decided to do this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't like that. I'm gonna do this. I think that's gonna look a lot better. Okay. Is there something else on there I'm missing? Yes. Okay. So it's probably everything with the license plates. Oh, the seats and the license plate. Interior. Wait, no, there was I missed the mirror. Yeah. Okay. Actually, there probably isn't license plates. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see what that. Ooh. 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 Okay, well, I don't know how to get the front end to go down like it was originally, because I'm pretty sure it was a lot lower than this. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't, I guess. That's weird though. That's the car. Or yeah, the drag car is a little bit lower in the front. Okay, yeah, the hood's not, that's just not good. We'll try the cowl, see how tall it is. I hate cows that tall, it's just, I'm picky. Okay, what about that? Too much? Yeah, okay, well, we're just gonna have to go, probably pretty normal here, because that's really stupid. Yeah, I didn't even buy the normal one, I should have. Okay. I'll do this one, I think it'll look a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, that's better. And then let's also take this off and see, oh, that's why, okay. Yeah, that looks a lot better, I think. But the only thing is that there's not really a point in having the NOS if you can't see it. Maybe there's another truck for that, but I'm not going to worry about it. So let's see. I don't think there's license plates. Let's check and make sure. Rear left fender. What? Oh. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, is that supposed to be like heat shield type stuff? That's cool, actually. Okay, what does it want from me? Let's see, it says steering wheel 15, it probably says that in the, okay, C3 leather A and steering wheel 15. Okay, seat, what? Oh, that's, okay, yeah. C3, oh, that's not C3. So that's ugly. Where's C3? Oh. Okay, that's alright, I guess. Not really what I would prefer for a vehicle like this, but I don't think, sometimes it doesn't let you pick what you want. It makes you do certain combinations. That is good, I like that. But some especially when they're mods, they want you just pick whatever you want. You have to use exactly what it says. So I'm just not even gonna try it. And 100, let's go. So, lastly, let's put this thing in the paint shop. And I'm thinking probably the like stock red. The black kind of looks cool. I mean, it's just like a basic powder coat color or primer, but I guess the factory's that's okay. Interesting. Let's just crank that saturation up because that's how I roll. And everybody likes a good old red. Probably a little bit darker. I really don't like how small that is. I don't know if I like the wheels very much either. Ugh, I'm not sure. I'm not even gonna worry about it, but maybe I'll come back later and fix that. I don't really like those on there. And I don't like how tall it is either. It kind of bothers me. Okay. Yeah, no. I used to like doing matte colors, but it just looks like garbage now. That is really ridiculous, but it also is kind of cool. So it makes me kind of want to do it more. Let's turn the brightness up a little bit. Oh, I don't know. That's really sketchy. That's I don't think I should. Is there linear liberties? No. Ooh. Okay, let's turn this brightness back down. Maybe the saturation down a little bit. No, we want. I like that up. I think that's a pretty good color right there. And so pretty good. Nice build. Pretty good mod. It's also a very easy mod. I kind of appreciate that. Let's go ahead. See what I mean? I forgot you had to do that to dyno. I don't ever dyno anything either. And I'm gonna have to take this off to even fill the engine. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to do it, but I just let it overflow. And then, well, I think that's basically the only way you can do it. I mean, and it kind of dips down right there. Maybe you're supposed to let off there, but I just wait until it starts coming out. Yeah, just like that. And it just, I don't know. Makes sense, I guess. And we'll put this, yeah, engine cover back on. Okay, that is... I didn't notice that. That's really stupid. We're just gonna roll with it. And we'll go ahead and pop this baby in the dyno. I think that's, yeah, right here. I have not used the dyno yet. A little bit of lag. Very nice. Okay. So, it's supercharged. So, I imagine... What? I don't believe that. Well, it will have some performance parts in it, but I think if it's supercharged, it should be putting in a lot more than 537 horsepower, but maybe that's just me. That's a little more like it. But even for stock supercharged vehicle, I feel like it would be even more than what we're getting right now. Even just for it being stock, it should be more than that, I think. But it's a video game. It's whatever. So I guess we'll go ahead and put this over here, back, not to the lifter. That's not where I meant to put it. I guess we're pretty much done. We'll move this to the garage entrance and get a last look at it, I guess. Just an all-around look. That doesn't really help. Okay, we'll just move back to here. So, there's some pretty cool features, I guess. The engine cover very much overlaps with the actual engine. I mean, part of that's probably because of how tall it is, I guess, but and also it needs to come down in the front, or I needed to put the same size tires, but kind of defeats the purpose of a drag car. Because the engine cover spark plugs are above the valve covers for the actual engine. That doesn't make sense, but pretty cool, pretty decent mod. A little bit. It was very simple, and I like that in most ways. But there's a little bit of me that kind of feels like it was almost too simple. There's just like a couple of things that probably could have been a little different, but that's kind of cool. But you have to open the trunk, so it doesn't really matter. I do like that they made it strip all the way to the frame, and you take like the whole body off. Um, but yeah, the engine cover, kind of weird. I mean, you can see like the scoop for the actual engine is it's just kind of all over the place. And there's another battery for the engine cover when the actual battery is like right there. So a little interesting. It's a cool idea, but probably could be changed a little bit. But no, it's pretty cool. So like it. Okay, so one last thing before we go. I'm gonna go, I think, let's see. Let's just take a walk through all my parking levels. I know that a lot of it is restored, but there's probably a couple things that still need to be restored. And not sure which one to do yet. So if anybody has ideas, let me know. Yeah, I think all of these are done. So this is kind of like my collection. This is the only vehicle I have that is like not modded, and it's an original car from the game. But it kind of bothers me, especially being an El Camino, that it's not an actual El Camino. So this Mach 1's pretty cool. I did this not too long ago. Pretty cool. So let's. Kind of sucks you have to go back to your garage to go back to the parking lot, and it kind of sucks you can't organize the parking lot. I think there might be some mods you can get to do that, but I haven't really done the research for it, and I don't really just want to download random stuff, so, or haven't even seen it. So let's go back in here, just take a look at everything I have, and then if there's some stuff that I haven't done yet, I guess I'll figure out. There's also the stuff that is currently in the shop, or the garage, that I do want to do, like that Camaro. I do want to build that drag Camaro. So there's these couple Pontiacs, or no, they're not just. Where's the Pontiacs? I don't know where the Pontiacs are. Okay, so I have this Charger and then the Roadrunner that I can build, and then these are pretty cool. Thought I'd add that in the back, which is kind of cool. This, I mean, it's cool, but it's almost a little unrealistic. I wish the wheelbase wasn't as wide either. It's kind of dumb. This is pretty cool. I don't usually like building cars in this game, but this is actually pretty nice. And then this is also amazing. I did realize that the tires kind of clip into the fenders. That might be a little bit my fault, because I think I put a little bit bigger tires than were on it, but I also think that they really weren't that much bigger than the ones that were already on it to make that much of a difference. Alright, then we'll go here. I'm glad the loading doesn't take very long, but still kind of sucks to even have to wait that long. But oh well. Okay, so yeah, this isn't restored yet. So I've got the Challenger, and then okay, I forgot I had 2 Roadrunners. I actually think I had 3, and I got rid of 1. Actually, that might be the same as the other one. I think I was gonna get rid of the other one too. I think this is a Mustang. I've got that to restore. I did this, pretty dang cool. I don't really know. Okay, I guess it's considered an F-250 off-road, and this is just an F-250, 2 separate mods, but I noticed this one was a little different and a little taller. Wish I wouldn't have done the black wheels now, and they're almost a little too small. In real life, I hate big wheels, but I love 15s. That just kind of looks stupid, and the wheels or the tires are a little bit too wide. I wish they had more mud grip in this game. These all-terrains, these I think they're BFGs in real life. They're cool, but I like tires when they have the tread on the sidewalls. And I mean, those are, really true mud grips. So, and they make things look a lot better, even if they're not big. They don't have to be big tires. Just as long as they have that tread on the sidewall, it looks 10 times better. So then I guess we'll go to this last level. I think everything on this level is actually already built, but we can still take a look at them. my very small collection. I deleted a lot of cars that were not. I don't think any of them were restored yet because I wouldn't have deleted. That's why I didn't delete the fake El Camino. So I didn't delete anything that was already restored, but thought about it. Okay, so this is a Benios Nomad. So that's something I kind of want to do. Pretty cool. And then this, yeah, Land Rover. So it's pretty cool too. I think this is the first vehicle I did these chrome Mojocks on. I don't think the tires are going into the fenders. It's pretty close. If you were driving that in real life, you probably couldn't turn very sharp. 29 Lincoln, I think. Yeah. So I built that not too long ago. Also did the chrome. I honestly don't know what color these wheels would have been in real life. I feel like they'd be close to. I don't know if they were exactly chrome, but I feel like they would be. Obviously, I don't think they'd be colored. I mean, you can see that the spare tire on that Lincoln was the same color as the car, but I think that's probably just the mod and with the paint job. So I don't think that was a real thing because I don't think they just didn't do that. But I don't know if it would have been like a chrome color like that, or if it would have been more like the white color that a lot of stock rims are. But yeah, so this is our build for today. Didn't take very long, like I said, really simple mod, but looks cool. The outside is done pretty well. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas of what they want to see me build next, I guess I've got all the stuff I showed you in the parking lot, and then this drag Camaro, and then this drag Ford, so, and then this Porsche too, but it's kind of probably also would be a very short one, I'd imagine. And these rear engine vehicles are kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, especially when they're okay. This is a DLC, so it wouldn't be too bad. But modded rear engine vehicles can be a pain in the butt sometimes. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas, just throw a comment, I guess, and see what I can do about making some more. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you later.